Alright, you guys, starting off, I have my wig cap on an HD wig cap that this company sent with this wig. So I'm going to cut around my ears so that I can have a comfortable fit before getting started with melting this cap. And as y'all seen in the intro, y'all, this install ate so bad. Like, I cannot wait to talk you guys through this whole entire process. But anyways, I'm taking my Ebon Wonder Lace spray in the black can, and I'm just spraying that around my hairline. And then as soon as I'm done spraying it, I'm going to take my finger and just spread the product around my forehead, the front of my forehead. And it's okay for touching my baby hairs, y'all. Like, it never damages my hair, like, ever. So yeah, I'm making sure I get right behind my ears as well, because I don't want it to be not sticking there either. So I'm taking my blow dryer and I'm going to blow dry that until it is completely dry. And with my finger, I'm going to make sure that it's completely dry by touching it down. I let that dry for like 4 to 5 minutes. That's usually how long it takes for me for it to get completely dried down. I bought me some new scissors, the ones that I usually use to cut off my cap or just use in my installs, and I'm glad that I did, because I think that made this install come out way better, just the fact that these were extremely sharp and new. So yeah, I'm just using these scissors to cut off the excess cap around my hairline, and yeah, nothing special here, just cutting off the cap. That's all we're doing here. To blend this cap with my skin, I'm going to take some cream foundation by Ruby Kisses. I use the shade RD15, and I mix the two shades that are in there. I usually go in pretty heavy-handed, but this time I was like, you know what, this cap is extremely HD. I don't even need that much makeup. So yeah, I lightly just swept it across the cap, and then I'm also going to make sure to get on my skin too, just to make sure that it has a really blended look, and then in the middle, because that is the part that we're going to be having, a middle part. So I'm taking some Ebon Wonder Lace spray, and this is the spritz version, like the newer version that they have, and I'm just putting that around the front of my cap to make sure that it is really sealed in, because it was kind of looking like a little edgy, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't super flat. So that's what I did there, only in the front though. That's really not necessary, but I'm just extra and I'm a perfectionist and I wanted my bald cap to come out really good for this install. But yeah, I'm taking some Surfer alcohol. I'm going to clean off my skin around it. I'm not going too heavy-handed with that either, because I am going to clean it again after I pull this wig back before we apply the glue. So yeah, the wig is on. Y'all see this hairline is T. It's T, but I'm cutting around my ears, y'all. Really simple here. Yeah, I just need to do this so that I can have a nice fit. And this wig fit me really well, y'all. Like, I didn't have to do too much cutting, which I was happy about, because usually when I have to cut around my ears, I have to cut off a lot of the lace, which kind of messes up and disrupts like the hairline, you know? This is the glue that I'll be using for this install. I do have a code for y'all if you guys would like to purchase and get money off. So yeah, this is a really good glue. Like, I wouldn't have even became a brand ambassador for this company if this glue wasn't something I swore by. Like, I've been using this for a year now, and the bottle is literally damn near going. Like, I'm having to dig at the bottom to get the rest of the glue out. So yeah, y'all, make sure to check the description box if you guys are interested in this glue, if you're looking for a really good sticky adhesive for your wigs to really last in a smooth application. So yeah, and it's a hyperallergenic, like, it don't get no better than that. But anyways, I'm using this popsicle stick. I haven't used one of these in a minute for install, but I did today just because, like I said, the glue was literally at the bottom and I had to like dig in there. So yeah, I'm using a thin layer. That's really important with your installs, y'all. Y'all have to use a thin layer. I am just going to spread this out right on the cap and also on my skin, like a little bit on my skin. You guys can see from the light shining the glue that is dried down. That's the other good thing about this glue, like, it dries down really fast, y'all. Like, a blow dryer really isn't necessary, and you don't have to move super fast to apply this glue. Like, you can really take your time because it's going to dry down on its own. 2 layers is really all you need for your install to last a week with this glue. So this is my second layer that I'm doing, and I'm just repeating the same process. But when I accidentally grab too much glue, all I do is like dot it around my hairline and then spread it and smooth it out that way. So yeah, since this wig fit me really well, I didn't have to like create a new hairline, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't have to tweak it at all. So I'm keeping the glue right where their hairline is and kind of keeping it the same shape as my hairline, the way that I have my cap set up, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just edging it around the cap, smoothing it out, and I'm not going to stop smoothing it out until it's like, you know, like thin, like a thin layer. I'm gonna blow dry this only for like 15 seconds because it was a couple of white spots, just to make sure that it is completely dry. And I'm gonna take my finger and just tap it around. And once I see that it's sticking, it's sticky, that's how I know we're good. But ooh, I just love this glue, y'all. Like, it gets so sticky, like that just, ooh, I just loved watching that back. But anyways, I'm taking my wig and I'm gonna pull it forward. I'm gonna stretch it out just to make sure that it can get on each side evenly. And yeah, like I didn't have to do too much, y'all, because this wig actually fit my head. So yeah, I'm just pressing this glue in on the hairline where the glue is. And yeah, like I was so happy, y'all, because if you know, if you watch my videos, these wigs don't be fitting my head, but she fit, she fit. To make sure the glue really sticks to this lace in the hairline, I'm going to take my hands, the palm of my hands, and just kind of press into it a couple of times. And then I'm going to take my blow dryer, which I usually don't do, but I didn't plan on having my band on for a full 30 minutes today just because like I knew this install was going to take a minute and I just wasn't feeling like sitting here for 30 minutes. But yeah, I'm gonna take my hot comb and press out this hairline a little bit. I usually don't do this, but I don't know, I was feeling it today since this wig was looking just so good. I'm like, you know what, let's hot comb this hairline back before we actually put on the band. So I'm gonna leave this band on, oh my gosh, band on for 25 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna like sit here. I'll just be sitting here on my other phone on Pinterest, just chilling. But I'm like, you know what, let me go ahead and get ahead and hot comb the front of this hair just a little bit, just a tiny bit, with no product, just the hot comb to get it flat. The middle part wasn't really that hard to make at all because it already came in the middle part. So that's why I didn't show you guys making my middle part, because I barely even made it. I just kind of pulled the hairs apart. Now that the lace is melted, I took my scissors and I cut it in 2 sections, like right by my eyebrows. And then I'm going to take my razor and cut off this lace. So I need to start using a small razor more because it was very precise and I loved the way that it came out. And I'm just kind of shaving it in a downward motion. And I'm going to get as close to the hairline as possible because I've been noticing like my wigs, and for some reason this happens frequently, but I get at a point where I don't know, like my installs, they just be having too much lace. And it's probably because of how the wigs are built and how they're too big for my head. Honestly, but since this wig fit me, I could get really close to the hairline and it made it look so good. Like, y'all, do y'all see what I'm seeing right now? Like, the lace has disappeared, literally. Like, it was so easy to cut off this lace. But yeah, I'm getting as close to the hairline as possible, and like I said before, just shaving it in a downward motion. And yeah, doing it a little jagged, and yeah, we're good. Like, the lace is cut off and she's tea. Oh, like I'm gonna keep saying tea because tea is just the word of the day of the video. I'm taking a fluffy tapered brush with the same makeup that I used before to just help blend this even more, which I didn't take a lot because look, this lace was like literally blending into my skin. But I'm taking some Ebon Wonder lace spray, the same one that I was using before, like the newer version that's like a spritz, and I'm going to lightly tap that around the hairline. And I'm not taking a lot either. You don't need a lot at all, but oh my gosh, like, do y'all I know y'all see, but it's like, do y'all see though? I'm gonna take this band again and we're gonna melt that. We're gonna let that sit for only 20 minutes, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before. This time though, I am adding product. I just used some Bio Silk to help flatten it out, so I'm gonna put that on the hair and really press through this hair. And I didn't take multiple sections, which I usually do to get my wig super flat. But since this was a kinky curly unit, I didn't really want the top of this hair to be extremely flat. I wanted to have some volume. So yeah, I only made that one section. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And I know usually when I do these, I be using a wax stick, but I'm like, you know what, with curly wigs, I really don't care for the wax stick on the hair. Like, I don't know, it kind of messes it up a little bit. Like, I don't really like the way that it feels or looks. So I just stuck with using the Bio Silk for this. And with this part, it was already clean. Like, y'all seen, the part was clean, but it was some sections that was kind of like hair in the middle part. So I'll just pluck those out really quickly. And yeah, now we're gonna start on the best part, the baby hairs. I'm gonna take like a half of an inch, not a half of an inch, 1.5 inch or 2 inches of hair from the hairline when it comes to the two front ones. And then I'm just going to pull out these hairs for my sideburns, like right above my ear in front of it, which this is pretty much self-explanatory. But yeah, I wanted to do a little razzle dazzle today and add baby hairs in the middle, which I did this with my last curly wig install, which was a side part. But yeah, I did it again with this one. I thought it was going to be really cute. I took some too much hairs though, so I'm going to pull those out because I'm like, nah, this is like too much. Like I don't need that much. But yeah, that's going to be the layout for these baby hairs today. I'm just going to cut out these extra pieces of hair that I don't need. And I was going to use these scissors right here to cut off my baby hairs, but I'm like, nah, like these aren't precise enough. So I picked these ones back up and I'm just going in a downward angle and shaving off these baby hairs until it is to my liking. I didn't want them super long, but I didn't want them super short either. With the sideburns, I like to curl them under. I just feel like it gives it a different look. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to drag it and then curl it under. And with the top here, I'm going to curl them forward, like, you know, like upward. And yeah, I'm going to cut these ones too, get them to the same length as the other ones, and then curl them in two different sections so it can really give a nice curl, fluffy vibe and effect. For my edges, I'm going to be using Got To Be Glue spray. And I'm going to insert a picture here for the baby hairs that I was going for. And yeah, like when I do this, I don't know, my baby hairs be coming out really good. Like focusing on the picture, like I'll be knowing exactly how I want them to come out. But yeah, I'm just taking my finger in this comb side of this edge brush. They sent me this too in the package. And sometimes these edge brushes do not be all that. Like the comb side be too wide and it's like I can't really get a precise, you know, uniform look with my baby hair. So this was a really nice edge brush too. And I love how it had the end that was like metal. I'm just going to be using that product to swoop the hairs towards my forehead. And also to the end here, I'm going to just really just comb these hairs out, take some more product and get it swooped into the hairline so it can just look really uniform. But yeah, I'm not taking a lot of spray. And when I do spray, I don't spray it all over the hair because that's going to like fuck up the curly edges vibe that we want to go for. So just spraying it on the top and then just kind of combing it out to get it to its shape. And yeah, I'm just gonna go in and repeat this process, like using the spray little by little and then using my finger to help get the shape and combing the hairs towards my forehead and curling, not curling them, but swooping them kind of upward right here so it can have a nice hold for a curl. And yeah, like that's the art of it. Like that's what I'm gonna do. Really. And they looked so cute, y'all. But yeah, I'm just repeating this process until I get my desired look. And yeah, once it's done though, I'm gonna take my blow dryer and blow dry it into place for like 10 to 15 seconds to really mold it and make sure that that curl is going to hold into place and that all the baby hairs are going to stay into place since this is a spray. I'm doing the same thing in the middle here, being really delicate with my finger and with this comb to just get it in the shape that I want it to be. And I'm not, you know, I'm not rushing with this at all. Like you can't rush with this, like, because this spray is going to dry. And so then you're going to have to take some more once, you know, once it's dried down, but not really though. Like once, how can I explain this? Okay, we're just going to forget about what I was saying. Okay. I'm going to take my scissors now and cut off these hairs because I'm like, okay, this isn't giving what I wanted to give. And I'm like, it's probably because these hairs are too long. And once I did cut off these hairs, they did look much better and I was able to move forward. But y'all, when you're cutting, if you do this step, you don't want to cut in a straight cut because that's going to fuck up the naturalness of the hair. Like it's not going to make it look natural anymore. So I did a nice up and down jack in motion for these baby hairs to stay looking natural. But yeah, like I said, taking my time, being really delicate, just letting the hair do what it do. You feel me? So yeah, I'm gonna mold it and press it down with my fingers to make sure that stays in place and then blow dry for like 5 to 10 seconds. And then I'm gonna move on to this side. But before I do, I took some wax stick because I didn't need these hairs from the hairline getting in my way. Like they were really getting in my way. So I just smoothed those back, which that helped a lot. But yeah, I'm repeating the same process on this side here. And this side was a lot more curlier than the other side, so it took me a little bit more elbow work to really get these to be molded down. I didn't mind it though because it kind of had these hairs looking a little bit more fluffy on this side. Why can't I talk? OMG. But I just took some scissors to cut these hairs off a little bit more in the front because they were too long, like they were longer than the other side, and I did not want these to be uneven at all. But yeah, I'm just molding this curl here in the front because that is the look that I was going for. Like I wanted them to have a nice curl, like a fluffy, like really like a baby doll vibe. So yeah, I'm just really trying to mold this curl here. And once I was done with that, I just blow dried it in place. But I wasn't feeling the middle. Like I was playing with it and I kind of had it like a swoop going downwards. But yeah, I wasn't feeling it. So I just switched that up and brought it back to where it was to begin with. Then blow dried that to mold it in place, and then to mold these hairs into place in the at the end, like towards the hairline, I'm going to take some more spray and just brush these hairs into the hairline. Really easy, really simple here. I'm repeating the same process to the sideburns now, but when I do this, I wanted this to have a curl too. So I'm going to like flip the hairs with my finger upwards, like towards the front of my ear, towards the top of my ear, I mean, and hold that into place until I grab my blow dryer and then blow dry that so it can kind of stay into place. And I'm going to keep trying to twirl it and get it to be molded into a curl. It wasn't really working on the side, but it definitely worked on the left side, but it still came out cute. By the way, y'all, I did bleach these knots and pluck this hairline. I plucked this hairline for like an hour and 30 minutes, I'm not gonna lie. Not because the hairline was shitty, just because I wanted to have a super clear and clean hairline. Like as y'all see, it looks like really, really freaking good. Plus, I wanted to just go more in depth with it since this hairline was really, really good before even plucking it or bleaching it. And I wanted to keep that and make it even like better, 10 times better. I'm taking my wax stick to this hairline and my hot comb to really get this hairline to look extremely clean, especially because this plucking was immaculate, the knots was bleaching, and gee, just the lace was HDing for real. But y'all, I'm about to get in the shower and then I'm going to start this hair because I'm like, it would be pointless if I finished this video off and then got in the shower because then my hair's going to be really wet and my shower cap, I don't have time for that. So yeah, I'm going to come back and here I am. And yeah, we're going to get started on getting this hair to be curled and tamed. So I'm taking it in sections and I parted half of the hair up and the rest of the hair down. And I'm taking some water here in this spray bottle mist, and it also had conditioner in it, which I regret. I took way too much conditioner, y'all, like way too much, which you guys will see here in a second. But I'm taking some curling cream product, which I will have a link down below. Don't really recommend it. Like I don't like it. I feel like this product weighs down my curls. Like I would definitely look into researching a different product, like maybe like Aussie, if that's how you say it. I don't know, but something different, something different. But I'm just taking this product, like I said, and just smoothing it throughout this hair. And then once I'm done, I'm going to take my brush and brush these curls through to really get them defined. And this is why I regretted taking so much conditioner into the water mix. I don't think I even mixed it up and shaked it up well enough, but I definitely took too much. And then mixing it with this product that I'm using, it was just white, like extremely white. So I'm still gonna brush it through though, and then take my fingers and just squeeze out as much product as I can and then put it onto a towel because yeah, that was just not it. But I'm gonna take this section now and use my water, which I took the conditioner out the water mix, by the way. So this is just water, well, mostly water, because I don't think I got all of it out. But anyways, I want to do the same thing, just brushing out these curls just with no product. But now I'm going to take product, the same product, which I'm mad that I had to keep using this, but this is all that I had. So we're just going to go with the flow and keep this going. But yeah, I'm going to brush these through now, and y'all see it's still white, but it really didn't look that bad. I just scrunched it up with my hands to get those curls to be really molded. And then I'm going to use this method that I like to use and take about, I don't know, this is like a ½ inch of hair, and then twirl it with my finger a couple times to really get a nice, I don't know, it gives the hair dimension, one, and two, it just gives it a different vibe. Like, it makes the curls pop out even more and look a lot more natural than just, you know, the regular curls molded down. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that on a couple sections here, probably like 6, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. To get these curls to be really molded, I'm going to take some lot of body foam, and a lot of it actually, and then put that all throughout the hair. I already did it to the bottom off camera, so I'm just going to show you guys me doing it to the top. But yeah, this is just going to help seal in these curls. And now for my final touches, I'm going to take that same Ruby Kisses Cream Foundation in this little tiny skinny brush and put that directly in the middle of my part and just drag that through the whole entire thing. Then I'm going to take my black hairspray and the end of this comb to clean up this part to make it look really just put together and not too wide. And this is the final product, how the baby hairs are looking, the hair and everything. To keep these curls looking fresh and tamed by tomorrow, I'm going to take my hair into 3 sections on each side and twist them up here like how I'm showing you guys. These are the curls once dried down, which they are very, very beautiful. I have been sleeping on Kinky curly hair, and I've been sleeping on those products. Like, those actually weren't that bad, so I'll definitely link those down below. But again, this is the Kinky Curly Zlike wig, 24 inches and 180% density, 13x4 lace, HD lace. I'll tell you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check the description box for more information, and I will see you guys in my next video.